Hey y'all, welcome in. I have my mask on, y'all, because it is so much pollen in the air here in South Carolina. Well, I'm in Columbia, South Carolina, the southeast side. So, I mean, like, you can see it. It almost looks like somebody's burning and smoke is in the air. That's how much pollen it is. I have been coughing and everything else. So I've been in the house, and YouTube's been acting crazy. I haven't really been able to get my videos uploaded and scheduled. So I've been doing that today, and it's just not, I probably got 2 videos out of the 5 I need to do. So I did put some holes in some buckets while I was in there trying to let some of this die down a little bit. But I gotta get those filled up. Then I came out here. Y'all, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. I came out here because 1, I need to water, but 2, when I stepped out here to do the buckets, a bird was over here. They're never over here. I left my tomatoes out here. So, as you can see, the ones that I bought a few weeks ago have pretty much ripened. There are a bunch that have not. So I'm about to take these off because I refuse to allow the birds to get them. And I mean, they're covered in pollen. I don't know if you can see that, but you see how dusty they are? That's pollen, y'all. So I'm going to take these off and put them in the house. So this is like kind of like my first little harvest for the season. I'm like, this bird is over here trying to get to my stuff before I do. I don't want to take the small ones because they will get a little bigger. I'm going to put these in the house though. After I water them, they'll go in the house tonight. But the smaller ones I'll leave on here that are red. Oh wait, here's one. No, I'll leave that on. But these right here, I'm going to take these off. Well, I took these off, and I'm going to put them in. I love my tomatoes like this. I don't like big tomatoes. I like something I can just pop in my mouth and go. Like if I'm hungry or something to keep me from eating the wrong things. So I put those in there. And that's why I'm going live, y'all, because I'm having a hard time. Hey, Christy, how are you? I'm having a hard time uploading my videos, so I figure if I go live when I'm done, it'll just automatically do what it needs to do. So I'm gonna take you with me over here because I have to get these leaves from all the way down there into these buckets so that I can plant a few more things. And I see my cucumbers have fallen down. So I'm gonna have to tie them up, but I don't want to be bothered with that wasp that's down there with them. Let me get some string. had string on them, but I took it off because they were doing great. You hear me coughing, and I'm coughing because of this freaking pollen. I have this skewer that it was on, so I'm just going to connect it back to that until it takes off. I won't tie it tight because I don't want to hurt it, just to stand it up off the ground. I just put these out like 2 days ago maybe. Get one, but I think if I put it like this, it'll be okay. This one's doing fine, and I don't even have it on anything. So I don't know how long I can stay out here today with this weather like this. Anyway, so I might as well put them in this bucket, and that'll keep me from having to use so much soil. I thought these buckets was like $2 and something, unless they went up in price. I paid $3 and something for them. Got a whole. What you doing today, Christy? Take it away from me. level down to here. The rest will be, I mean my leaves down to there. I think I'm gonna end up bagging the rest of these leaves because I need space for something else. Hey, the garden zebra, how are you? I tell you, this pollen is crazy. I'm well and blessed, and how are you? I'm doing good, with the exception of all this pollen out here. That's why I have my mask on, because it's crazy. Hey, Mississippi Girl Gardening. It is crazy out here. I mean, it's getting all in my eyes. Pollen never really bothered me, but it's so much of it. Now I see why Tamika would say she's, hey Chris, how are you from Caribbean? Her skin was itching. I've been coughing, and I don't have asthma, so I will not let my daughter come out here today. Because, not that she wants to, but I gotta make me some more soil. Because I bought these buckets from Lowe's yesterday, but I could have sworn those buckets was $2. So I put leaves in the bottom of my bucket so I don't have to put too much soil in them. Because I ran out of soil. I went back and I only got one bag today. I got 3 bags yesterday. So now I gotta loosen this soil up to the 2 feet. That was vermiculite. And then this is peat. This is the hard part because I got to put all the weight on the right hand. I said, Lord, it's taking me forever to get stuff done. I can't get my videos to upload, y'all. Are y'all having that problem if you're doing videos? Because mine just won't do it. I thought I had more cucumber seeds. I don't have any. If I knew that, I would have grabbed some when I was out. But my husband, he finally went back on the road. He been home for about a month. Hey Ellen, how are you? Hey Chris. What y'all up to today? I put them on here so I wouldn't make a mess. have leaves in here. Trying to not have to do so much soil. I'm hoping they got a sale. I heard the guy at Lowe's tell somebody come back Saturday because it's a deal Saturday. So I don't know what the deal is, but I guess I'm gonna go. So I'm not buying any more buckets, y'all. Whatever else I grow, you know. I must have gotten a new. The hand's been working. Yeah, girl, it's been working. No, you know, I looked at it last night, and I told my husband, I said, I think I popped a stitch in it, cause yeah, one of the stitches at the very top is no longer there. But it looks really good. So it still hurts, but I gotta get it done. I'm just trying to put all the weight over here. I'd still use the hand though. I'm just gonna grow right out of the bag, because having to buy more of these buckets, which I have no problem with the buckets. I like the buckets because it's simple to do. And you ain't got to dig no hole in the ground. But you notice I'm still digging. So this is what my sister is doing. So I'm going to just follow her lead and do it. And since we went and bought some stuff last weekend, the one that never plants, she was following the other sister named Jackie that I wanted to follow as far as planting out of the bag. We call it lazy man garden, but call it what you want. I'm gonna move some of this leaves out of the way, and I'm gonna just line my bags up on the ground. I already have bags lined up over there. You might have seen them in a different video as a special project. Well, the special project is, that's some bags I'm gonna just cut the top open, put either my seed in there or my starts in there. It doesn't matter. And I've watched a number of videos on it, and it does work. So that's just something I'm gonna try to do, because this is breaking my back. Yes, Chris, I will be careful. The thing with the gloves, hey Edward, the thing with the gloves, I did the gloves, but the physical therapist said, yes, use a glove, like the, latex glove, but you have to be careful with the latex glove because your hand sweats, and you don't want it to sweat and then run that dirt into your hand. So I try my best not to get any dirt past these 4 fingers right here. Been doing my lifting, and I lift a lot. You think I'm holding with my hand, I'm actually holding with my arm. So I'm trying. Hey, yeah, Gardening Zebra, and hers is looking really good. Matter of fact, I will, because she sent me new pictures. She sent them when she did them, because she was like, I'm going to do them this today, the same day we got them, because she was like, she don't like the outdoors and stuff. So she was like, when I get home, as soon as I get home, I'm going to do it. She did it. She sent me the pictures, and I think I put them in one of my videos. Yeah, I think I put them in one of my videos, but I'm going to post her updated picture that she sent me yesterday to my community post. And they're growing. She bought cabbage, and they've gotten bigger since we bought them last weekend, just straight out of the bag. Now, I'm going to make changes to mine. Instead of just growing directly out of the bag, I'm going to add some peat, depending on what I'm planting. Like I saw the dude do his watermelon, and he just put them in regular compost, nothing else to it. Cut the top off, dropped like 2 or 3 seeds in, and he had watermelon everywhere. But I may add a little bit of peat just to loosen that compost up. But I'm just gonna try it and see if it works. Then that's probably what I'll do next year, instead of buying new and more pots and stuff. And then what you do is you cover around it with mulch or straw just to make it look pretty, instead of just leaving bags stuck in your yard. Um, but yeah, that's what I need to do. And if I had known that from the jump, that's what I would have been doing. Put the hand on your, wait a minute, well, put band on your hand, then put gloves will help. Yeah, I did that the other day, but I couldn't get the glove on the other day because my hand was swollen. Now, yesterday, I managed to do the glove on the hand because it wasn't swollen. But it's doing fine. It's gonna be fine, y'all. This is part of my exercises. She said, flick your wrists, open your fingers, do all of this. I couldn't even touch my pinky to my thumb, and now y'all see that? Because I be working my hand. And then at night, I massage around the area to take any lumps out. But I go back Monday to the doctor that did the surgery, so hopefully she'll say, well, you can start. My main thing is I'm ready to start back working out because I gained 5 pounds after I had done lost. Bag of soil is $8. Wait a minute. That caught my attention. You know that. Chris says bag of salt is $8 to $24 for a bag. Yep. But guess what? If the bag is not severely busted, you can still do it. Where's the bag I got today? Oh, Lord. How? So, this bag, well, hold on. Let me tilt the camera so you can see it. So this Miracle Grow potting mix is 50 quarts. So this big old bag here, you can still, even though it's busted and open, I still plan to do my busted bags. You can close this bag up like this. Get something to make sure it stay closed. Lay it down, and then all you're doing is slicing this much off the top. Put your stuff in. Now, you can also, my other sister Jackie, she's also doing her tomatoes in the 5-gallon bags, grow bags that I got. But she's doing some in this too. And all she did was cut the top off, stand it up. She got it leaning against something, and then she got like some kind of, what's that thing called? Some kind of trellis she got around it. And she got her tomatoes in it. You can do your carrots that way because you have it, the depth going this way as opposed to laying down. So it's doable, y'all. You never know until you try it. Let's see. Sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. So let me finish doing this last little bucket. I went back to Lowe's and got a lone broccoli. Yes. I was watching Tamika in her garden, and so I was like, oh, she got broccoli. I'm not a broccoli. I don't really like broccoli. I'll eat it, but it's not my thing. But maybe I'll like it if I grow it, as opposed to buying it out the store. So we'll see if it survives. So this is what I did between yesterday and today that I haven't been able to upload because of YouTube's craziness. And then I got some mulch that I'm gonna put over here. And then I did the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing with the cucumbers, the beans. I ain't put nothing in the last, I ain't put nothing over there yet. I'm trying to figure out what to put there. But I did drop some peppermint oil in these beds, and I didn't notice it being dug up this morning from the squirrels. The sun came out and I cannot see. Oh, I can't see a thing. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this camera out of the sun. I kind of be glad when this tree put out some leaves, so it can give me a little bit of shade. Oh, thank you. Who is that? Hood Farmer 51. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Most people are like, oh, let me do a dance. Y'all don't want to see me dance. I have no rhythm. Not a tap. Yeah, I've been busy. I'm recording and it's just getting it up. You know, the best time usually for me seems like morning time to get it up. But this morning I couldn't get a thing up. So I put my tomatoes and peppers. Some of my peppers are over here. Some are in those little teal containers. But I put them all over here. I tried to give a little space. I got that idea from Tamika so that I can walk through this way. And I think I walked through a spider web. God help me. But yeah. Hopefully George and Wheezy will continue to do good because y'all, I don't think I want to take them back in. I think I just want to leave them out, and it is what it is. It'll be what it be. If Wheezy don't make it, then George is going to have another wife because I'm going to buy him another wife. That did not sound right, but I'm telling you. Oh, I just noticed I need to fix that fence. Well, they need to fix their fence on that side because I don't want their dog in my yard. And I did get my big elephant bulbs planted, the ones that's supposed to be like 5 feet, but I probably won't get to see that till next year. And then I have some regular elephant ears I need to plant. Let's see. Yes, a new wife. CW baby girl, how you doing? And I don't know what, but it's gonna be a new one. It's not gonna be from seed. I need to water them and put some mulch on them as well to keep that moisture in. The soil is fine underneath, but that top layer, it feels a little dry, so I'll water them, and they're gonna spend the night outside. They're gonna camp the night because I need to drop some seeds and put them on that table in the house. Let's see. Okay, let me show you what I did over here, what I was talking about with those bags that I haven't done anything to yet. So forgive the yard needs to be weed eat. Hopefully I can get my son to do it. Okay, I got them lined up right here. I think that's the first bag right there. I have them sitting on this stuff, this weed barrier. And all I'm gonna do is slice the bag. You want to leave enough so that the soil's not falling out. And I'm gonna slice the bag right here into a rectangle. Take that piece off. You can just plant directly into the compost, but I'm gonna add just a little bit of peat moss and mix it up, and then I'm gonna plant. And once I do all of them, it'll be like cantaloupe, watermelon. I don't think I'm gonna do my squash over here. And then, oh my God, look at that. Okay, I'm sorry, I got excited for a second. And then I'm gonna just take some mulch. I bought some brown mulch that I'm gonna put down around it. And I'm gonna throw some over here behind it and cover up those weeds to try to control those. But y'all, I'm looking at something right now. Hold on, let me take this phone off the tripod. How do I flip it? Okay. So these are my 2 peach trees. I ended up having to move both of them because it was so windy out here. It knocked both of these over, even in the container. I didn't think it would do that. And then my security light, which needed to be changed anyway, it blew the light bulb out of the thing. It left the base piece into the socket, but the light bulb was on the ground. And that's at least, I don't know. That's a long way to fall. That's all I know. I was looking at my cutting, which when I pruned this one, I think this was the first one I did. No, this was the second one I did. When I pruned it, I just took one of them and I set it in here. And y'all, look at the thing. It's over here growing, just sitting inside of here. That's crazy and exciting at the same time. So I might as well do just a mini tour because I'm not doing nothing else out here. This pollen is too much for me and the wind is blowing so hard. Excuse me. Like you can see the pollen blowing. It's like a sandstorm. Okay, so yeah, okay. So these are my apple mint, and I'm trying to think of what else I want to put in here with it because I don't want her to be by herself, and plus I need more things in here. Those are from last year, greens. I just got them in there to see what they're going to do, but I'm probably going to end up taking them out and put something else in there. And then when I was sitting over there the other day, doing a video. I was just staring at this freaking bare fence, and I said, I need something with color over here. So I bought 2 of these. I'm probably gonna get a couple more, but these were like $9 for the little ones. The bigger ones were like 20 or 18, I don't know. So I figured this will put some color up against the fence. I'm gonna put it in a bigger container so it'll grow, but because you see it'll get bigger. And then I planted, these were store-bought celery that I planted from Lowe's, I think yesterday. And so I have 2 in here, no, 3 in here. They seem to be doing fine. And then this little one, little straggler, I put it by itself just to see what it would do. And these right here, because it was like a tray of 6 for $2 and something. And so I put 2 of them in here. And then this is the one that on January 4th, I used these in my dressing, in my dressing for New Year's. And what I didn't use, I put the little stalk about that big into a flower pot, and it's growing back to look like these. And then my jalapenos just started coming up. Got one here, and then one long soldier here. These haven't come up yet. Oh, I hate this thing because there's so many wasps on this first raised bed. I put these beans in yesterday. They're doing good. And then I also dropped some beans seeds. These are my red cabbage. I tried to space them out because I want them to be bigger. Ooh, that wind. See how that's blowing? And then the sweet peppers. I dropped this bin, but guess what, y'all? They still came up. And that's what all of these are. And all of them are coming up. The bell peppers right here. These are jalapenos, I believe. And I know these are jalapenos. Nothing in this bed. I don't know what to put in this one. Y'all help me out. Tell me what I should put in this bed right here. I'll let this be subscriber choice. So whatever gets the most, then that's what I'll plant in this bed. Because I really don't know what to put in it. And then these are my 3 surviving. Y'all see that wasp? Lord Jesus. That thing's huge. My 3 surviving cucumbers that I planted from indoors, from seed. I think I had 6 to 8. It's 2 wasps. What the heck? And only 3 survived. So I said, y'all got to go. They've been out here for at least 2 to 3 days. So they're doing good because they should have been dead, right? By now, if they were going to die. But I don't know why these wasps are over here. And then I put the other, ooh, there go another one. I put another one, okra and corn. I put another one here, but I think I want to get maybe 2 more. Either 1 or 2 more of those. And I don't know what you call them. I just know they're pretty. Because I can't make that name out. Golden something. Eonimus? I have no idea. So I only have one person saying, oh wait. Back up, back up, back up. Chris said strawberry in the bed. Lettuce. Garden quilt, art tradition. Ellen said, oh, wait a minute. plant some okra and corn. I thought, these are my blueberry. I thought that they were dying after I put them in here because I'm not good with bare root. I killed the first one that I had. But these have been out for about 2 weeks now, I think 2-3 weeks. And it was only one of these on here. So I thought I had killed it. I was like, oh my God, it's dying. And then I looked at them again and I was like, oh my God, it's actually growing. Even that one was worse off than the other one. And it had some little buds on it. Let's see. I found this little beauty sitting over here by herself, looking horrible. But she was horrible when I got her, so I have to get something to put her in. I don't know if I want to put her in a bucket or get one of those. I haven't decided, but I need to decide soon because I need to treat her. Because this is how she looked when I bought her. She was only $20. Little expensive heifer. She is a 3-gallon dwarf banana. It says full sun or indirect light. So that's why I set her back here because this is supposed to be my tropical area that I'm trying to create. And the only reason I got her is because I saw another one that came up from her root right here. So I know that she's good. So I'll put her in something bigger. Emma, what you laughing for? Because I said that she was an expensive heifer. She is. She was. It's like eating from, as my husband would say, the screw side of the menu. So over here, I did the elephant bulb in here. That thing was huge. And then this was supposed to be a bed, but I decided to shorten the bed up. So I'm going to get rid of half of this and then just leave one half of it. That way I can cover it with soil. And then I'm going to plant some pretty flowers over in this area. Because when I sit in them chairs, I want to be able to, whatever angle I put that chair, I want to be able to see something colorful, not just the fruit, the vegetables growing and stuff. Because I only have 2 fruit trees. Well, the fig tree I got up there, but it's just a little one that I can keep in the house. So this is the elephant ear that my mom gave me that I was trying to bring back. Y'all see all that new life coming out of her since I put her in a bigger pot right here. She is loving it. Even the little marigolds from last year that must have been in her soil are coming up. I'm like, look at you, girl. Look at your leaf, girl. Girl, Annie. I named her yesterday. I said her name is Annie. And then I have my other big elephant ear in this one. And then I had to place this little thing right here because that jackrabbit, when it came through my yard, it shot through that fence over there where the trailer is and just ran straight to this hole, this little tiny hole. It fit through it. I said, how we got dog? Yeah, I don't feel like doing anything today. I don't want to get burnt out and then be like, I'm over gardening. So I don't want to do that to myself. So I'm going to sit in this pollinated chair and chill out for a minute. Who's planting today? Oh, Edward say yeah. Edward, don't pay me no attention. I say any old thing. I need to check myself. Oh, I forgot to show y'all these. We are expecting storms today, so no gardening for me. Where are you at? Banana in a pot. Yup. Banana in a pot. Most expensive banana I ever bought. Why not in the ground? Because I don't want to have to dig her up. Oh, you in Middle Tennessee? Okay. Ooh, go away, Bumblebee. So, to answer Chris, it's not going to go in the ground because I don't want to have to dig her up next year in July or at the end of June, because our lease, we're renting and our lease ends in July. So it was supposed to end this year, but the homeowner, who was military, she wasn't going to come back for a year, so we said we'll go ahead and stay. So that's why I'm doing things in containers. Now, we do have a second homestead, which is in North Carolina, but we don't live there. And it is 10 acres that backs up to his grandmother's property, which her property is probably 20 acres. So, well, 15 to 20. We kind of combined it all together, so it's like a homestead, a family homestead. So my brother-in-law is there because he helps take care of his grandmother, who's like 84 or something. And we have our farm animals there. That's how we did our processing of chickens. We went to North Carolina to do it. But I didn't raise the chickens. That's one thing I want to do. I went there to help with the processing because my husband had never done it. And my brother-in-law had never done it either. So it was kind of like our first time doing it. I've seen it done, but I've not personally done it. My dad used to do it, but he did it a whole different way. Like they would just, back in the day, chop the chicken head off and let the chicken chase you around the yard. You know, that's traumatizing. So I never wanted to deal with anything with chickens, but we process our own chickens. I have 5 of the birds. We did like 20. And I have 5 in my freezer. His mom had some, and then we left some in North Carolina because if the spit hit the fan, and you know, we're not bug out people, but if we have to leave, we have somewhere to go. You see what I'm saying? Even though our house is not built or bought there yet, there is a house there, which is his grandmother's. Hey, Gap A, what's going on? It is doing a lot better. Just leaving work and it's cold out here in 5B. Oh my goodness, Angela. You know what? They did say, I was watching the news last night. My husband loves to watch like CNN, MSNBC, really MSNBC, all the time on time. I said, can I please watch some local news so I can see what my weather is? But they said something about, even though it's like supposed to be 80 degrees on Friday, right now it's like in the 70s. They said another cold front's supposed to be coming. So, you know, when that cold front comes, then maybe I'll bring the tomato in or something. But until then, they gonna stay outside. I'm sorry. I just can't. I don't think I'll start that early again. I think I'll start like in February. Trying to cover these grays up, y'all. That's why I got this band on my head. They so strong. They fierce. They're fighters, warriors. My grays are warriors. Get quail smaller but good. Well, don't get caught, Gap A, watching from work. Angela looks like 40s all week. Have full sun all the time. You got full sun all the time. You in the Caribbeans, Chris? Like, you have full sun, but is it like blazing hot, or is it like a doable type of sun, you know. I think I missed something. Hold on. Mm. Ooh, child, I thought it was a bee. Oh my God. I thought it was a bee. My heart jumped. Oh my goodness. I know I missed something. So, Chris, with the quail, I love quail, by the way. They taste excellent. Um, Quails, are they loud? I would love to be able to do like chickens here where I'm at, but my thing is the noise. I don't want anybody complaining about any noise, because when we first moved in here 2 years ago, wait, it's cooking the plants. What size container would you recommend for patio tomatoes? It depends on the tomato. How big are the tomatoes gonna be? Like, let me see, where's that pot at that I grew? I had like, let me tell you, my kids had like school lunches last summer, and they don't really eat tomatoes unless, hey, World of Apollonia, how are you? They don't really eat tomatoes unless they're eating like a burger or something. So it was the little pop ones, and I love those. So I ate a few, and then the other ones, I grew them, and I harvested at least 4 of them off of that tree, and I grew them in, oh, gotta get up, this little pot right here. So I grew them in this pot right here that I have the greens in. So you can grow them in something that size. I've seen people have things in stuff this big, and they still grow. It just depends on how you take care of it. And I didn't even trellis the thing. I just took a stick that fell from the tree and propped it up to hold that doggone plant up. I mean, I'm country. Because that red trellis that I bought for my cucumbers, that was $10. But you know what? I would have bought that if I didn't have stimulus money. I would have figured something else out. Oh, yeah. You don't need anything big for a dwarf tomato. Chris, I don't mind the sun, but need some rain between. How often does it rain there? It's supposed to rain here Friday. It was supposed to rain yesterday. All it did was like a few drops. Enough to get all the pine trees to come to life. They came out of dormancy yesterday, or last night rather. And I guess they said, "Ooh, I see some people gardening. Let us shoot all of our pollen out into the air." And my husband, he's retarded. He talking about they should. I can't even say it because it don't even make no sense. Oh, he calls the pollen sperm, y'all. And I'm like, you are the most ridiculous man I've ever seen. But he keep me laughing. Oh my God. Thank you, World of Apollonia. It's getting there. It is getting there. I'm trying to, because I saw Tamika had her from Mississippi Girl Gardening and couponing in NC. She had everything with the cages around it, and I'm like, I need to call her and ask her or ask her in her next live, why does she do that? Is it because of the animals, y'all, you think? Or, I don't know. Because everybody don't do it, but I don't. My stuff did not make it last year because of the worms. I even did a video on it. The worm had the nerve to sit there in front of me and eat my doggone food in front of me. I ain't say, lady, do you want some? I know you paid for them, but do you want any? Just sat there chomping. I said, I got to record this, because how dare this bold mother sucker do that to me? Didn't even offer me none. Angela, why do you do it, though? That's the question. Why do you put the... Angela, are your things in the ground or in buckets? Or any kind of container? Why do you put those around? Because I've only been gardening 2 years, but I've not had to deal with the cabbage because darn worms ate them before I could do anything. Yes, a worm with no shame, Edward. You're absolutely right. No shame. Oh, Lord. Girl, don't you wake your husband up. He got to work. He got to work, girl. So the pot's to keep the animals from... What do you have? Like the raccoons or rabbits or something that's eating your vegetables? Now, I know we do have rabbits, but I'm telling you now, I was out here building these raised beds. I was building these beds, and I was standing right over there, and at the corner of my peripheral vision, first I heard thump, thump, thump. And I know that sound because a deer has run right across me in my yard when I lived somewhere else. And it sounded like a herd, but it was only one dang on deer. So it was kind of like that, but I'm like, I know ain't no damn deer out here. Y'all excuse me. And I looked up real quick. That jackrabbit was flying across my yard from one end to the other. Like that was his highway, you know, his transportation. He knew which lane to get in, shift gears, and all of that. He was gone before I could blink 2 times. I said, how the hell he get in here? And why the hell I ain't had no cage? Because y'all know I want me some meat rabbits. He running in the wrong yard. I'm telling you, he running in the wrong yard. Because right here where I have my tomatoes behind that dog kennel, which I don't even have a dog anymore. I want to put my meat rabbits over there, but my husband has not built my hutch yet, my rabbit hutch. And I'm tempted to try it, but I can't afford to waste wood, y'all. Wood costs too much. These little slats that I use for these little cheap raised beds that I did, because those are really fence posts that go up on those fence like that behind me. So those are only $2. But wood has gone up. It has gone up. But I want one. I started to buy one from this lady off of Marketplace. Yeah, Word of Apollonia, it has. It may be a little cheaper if you buy in bulk, but I don't need that much wood to build a rabbit hutch. I really don't. I only want 1 buck and 2 does to start off. So I want my 2 does. Well, I want one that has 3 slots in it, so I can put a divider piece between the buck and the doe. That way he don't see her and, you know, always want to, because they always want to, you know what I'm saying? They always on that Viagra, okay? But I want to get a smaller one, so when her kits, that's what they call the babies, when the kits come off of the doe, you leave one kit on the doe so that she'll continue to nurse, and it's easier to breed her again.